Trinos, welcome to the stream where the whipsawing continues. Or just yesterday, Bitcoin received its lowest price since mid-June, and then today completely reverses and is on the cusp of engulfing yesterday's candle. It was a lot more crazy earlier, but you've had a significant pullback since then. Stop pulling back. About a 3% pullback. Okay, it keeps pulling back as I'm trying to measure it. But we are in, you understand,
It's time for power hour.
Right, less than an hour till the close. So sometimes price action happens then, not always. But I just want you to understand, I mean, it's great that Bitcoin defended this level, like the buyers defended this level. But looking at altcoins, nothing's changed. Just because you get one green day doesn't mean the trend's reversing. Now, it was cool that VeChain got listed to Coinbase and VeChain Thor, and that caused a 10% pump. But okay, congrats, man. You were about to collapse, saved by a listing. See, this is the market we have now. If you don't get, I mean, Crow's up 0.68%. Matic's up 0.5%. Right, Ethereum's up 2.7%, but it just doesn't matter. Look, did anything change technically on the rally today? Absolutely not. So I'm just not sold. I know some other people would love to be like, oh my God, we're gonna do it, we're gonna make it. I don't think there's enough evidence to be able to say we're gonna make it, crypto bro. Just not enough. Still below 1730. If you're below 1730, most of the time you see 1420. You're not there yet, so that's still the target. Okay, great. Yeah, we can look at BNB first. Or let's look at XRP. I'm sorry, Larry. I mean, just because you're up 1% doesn't mean anything. Still below support resistance. And the target here, I mean, anytime you stay below 50 cents long enough, 40-cent target. That's it. I mean, there's just not. That's the update on XRP. 1% up today. Let's go to BNB. It's up 2.5%. I mean, this is CZ right here. CZ. He got really lucky, didn't he? I mean, just because today you caught some sort of bids does not take away the reality. It was the lowest daily candle close on BNB yesterday in well over a year. And today, yes, though you were breaking through 211.70, we're at 211.40 right now. This just doesn't change anything. So you're still below that 2021 wick low. And that's it. Days like this happen. And normally it's like if someone's coming in screaming and foaming at the mouth about a rally today, just because yesterday it was bad. I mean, it was a bad day. Like the worst day of the downtrend for most altcoins. And then today a rally happens and people would just be inclined to, dude, you were talking so bearish, man, blah, blah. And it's like, no, man, yeah. I mean, how else are they going to get the really stupid people to buy? Days like this have to happen. They can't get more liquidity without scam pump days. So that's where we're at on BNB. We can look at VeChain because that's newsworthy, I guess. All right. Holding above 1.5 cents. Not making higher high yet. Right, just rivaled that mid-June low and bounce because of news, and that's it. I just don't know how a listing on Coinbase is going to somehow get you back above the 200-day simple moving average, get you back above 2 cents, because that's how a trend reversal would happen. It's the only way. XRP does look better than, XLM does look better than XRP. Someone was saying they like XLM. We could take a gander back at that. Today was all about oil stocks and kind of banks. Big day today. A lot of these majors had 2-3% up days. All right, where am I? What happened? So they're not going to tell you this on crypto Twitter. There are some assets, some altcoins that did not respond. They did not react to Bitcoin's little rally today. They're down. So XLM's one. I mean, I'll be real. I did not check XLM today. I figured it'd be up 1% or something. Nah, dude, that's ugly. So it's still making higher lows, but okay, nice sign of weakness on an up day on the macro. Okay. Not going to find any sort of solace in a first high and then a second high, 2 highs, and then rolling over like this. And I'll show you some of those that... How about Engine Coin? What's happening to Engine Coin? Engine Coin's like didn't get the memo. Like nothing happened on Bitcoin today. Bearish engulfing candle, breaking key inflection point at 23.7 cents, and working on the lowest daily candle close since January of 2021. And that's support. That's not a joke. So you're just confirming the downtrend, reconfirming. I mean, you finally taking out those lows from December 2022. June of 2023, and here we are. Only lower highs. Yeah, distribution of a joke, a virtual scam coin. Send it to 20 cents. Why not send it to 10 cents? I think 10 cents would make a lot more sense eventually if you gave it enough time. Yeah, I know it's all about the Harry Potter, Shiba Sonic, 10 Eno coin. Yeah, exactly, dude. Tezos. Guess what's going to happen? Well, yesterday was the lowest daily candle close in a very long time. How long? Oh, just like 4 years. Over 4 years. And today, what's going to happen? That trend continues. Will it be up?
I've been feeling like shit for 2 weeks. Gonna try to make it through today's stream. Much love.
Bet one of the bets. Thanks so much. Or Eric Cartman. Thank you so much for the Tangier. Yeah, I got the audio fixed. I don't know what was going on with it. I literally just closed out OBS, reopened it. It all worked. No reacts. Need to check XTZ. I'm on XTZ, man. And it's bad. Oh, you're talking about just price. No, there's not just those two. It's other ones too. So you get where you're in free fall. No man's land on Tezos. I mean, you can't even argue anything to like 55 cents. But again, eventually 37 cents. Just waiting. Ethereum name service. Yeah, really bad. Hey, working on your lowest daily candle close of all time. Only taking out the lowest candle close of all time from yesterday. I'm sure that's so good, man. ICP. All right, call the cops if you CP. There it is. Yesterday, all-time lows. Day before, all-time lows. Day before, all-time low, close to all-time. And then today, all-time lows. Oh my God. At least on this chart. I'm sure there's some loser exchange where there's more data. Cool. No one cares. It's a joke. Your joke coin sucks. Dude, IOTA, it was going to change the world with just another lower high below the 200-day moving average. Oh my God. Of course, hidden bearish divergence. What do you expect? Yeah, but like, hey, catching bids, but not for long, not much longer. There's just some lingering demand here, and once that demand's absorbed, bye-bye. Bye-bye, IOTA. I just want to, like, you know, I know, look, you had all day to romanticize crypto being back. There was a pump today, man. It was so good. Well, reality check. 7 p.m. Eastern. Here you are. Sorry. Now, if we were in an uptrend, we were making higher highs, higher lows consecutively. I mean, for a long time, everything was looking, man, we'd be talking about it, man, accumulation above the 200-day moving average. You're like on a cusp of a major breakout here. This is a serious level that goes all the way back to 2019. You're about to break out, bro. We're about to be kings. But unfortunately, it's the other way around. This is reality. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
What is that? What the is that?
Thank you so much. Can't even remember his name. I mean, from Full Metal Jacket. I know he was talking to Private Pile, but what was his name? So we can address him properly. I don't. Sergeant what? Arlie Ermy? Is it or Ermy? I don't know if I trust y'all. Okay, so here's Ren that was going to change the world with nothing. Yeah, it was going to just... They created it and they're like, we're going to do something, man. And you're just waiting for 3.3 cents. Which is like 25+% downside, right? I mean, 20, 21, 22% downside, whatever. Okay, waiting. And that's the case with almost all of them, man. But dude, there were some that were up today. All right, we'll just look at Uniswap. Your crypto, get your crypto fix in. This changes nothing. Still a loser. Still a major loser. Don't care. Litecoin, it's up 2% today. Doesn't matter. Means nothing. When you're below $66, you wait for $50. 50. And then $40 after that. So history tells you all you need to know. Not bullish. Nope. Garbage. Dash is up 2%. We're going to do it, man. No, you're not. You know yesterday what happened on Dash, right? I'm not talking a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. I'm talking yesterday Dash made its lowest price, lowest candle close ever. Or at least on a chart that goes all the way back to 2017. If that's not good enough, I don't know what to tell you. Garbage. It's good. Hey, Chainlink's up, man. All right. I just hope y'all kind of got the message here. You know, one that actually looks kind of interesting, TRB. I know it's up 20%. It's a nobody loser lesser than. But man, I'm just saying, if this asset, and this is not the time to long. That's crazy. Your exit liquidity, if you long now on a breakout, you run the risk, right? If you really cared about TA, you'd be longing at supports. That's it. Buy low, sell high. You'd be selling here. But if it breaks out, the next target is easily $44 based on historical price action. So rejoice for some low liquidity S coin. It probably shouldn't even be on the watch list, but it's here. Okay. All right. So you got your fix. Let's go to total. Talk to Jonathan. Jonathan, how's everything going, man? All right. What do you think about the VeChain listing on Coinbase and other things too?
I like turtles.
All right. You heard it from our co-analyst. I don't see anything about today that means crap. Congratulations on your squeeze. Doesn't matter. Yeah, buyers trying to defend this local level from June 13th, kind of. I mean, until tomorrow, right? Until it just reverses again. So pity rally, just bear market rallies. I mean, the bear market rally concluded as assets were testing their 8-month lows or lower, and now they've been breaking them yesterday. And then, yeah, you got a squeeze today on Bitcoin, and it really just, I mean, oh my God, Bitcoin's going to be at the same price it was at August 18th. Wow. All right. Let's go to the S&P 500 that was down today. You could probably thank Apple for that, having their big event, and seems like they're just going to keep releasing the exact same effing iPhone every year, just a different number and nothing. And then like France is banning the iPhone 12 that I own for increased radiation levels. I guess I'm about to get a new same phone, 15, which is I think has the same computing power as the 12. So there you go, man. Just down today. I mean, the only thing that's happened so far, and until this changes, okay, right? You had an up thrust through a key level from history. You've sold off from there. You've rallied, and you formally back tested that up thrust as resistance, right? You've tested the inflection point as resistance and no higher. So, okay. So maybe your first lower high. This is daily. It'll take a while. But yeah, that's it. Dow Jones still hanging in there. You can thank financials today for this. Down 0.05%. Still above the moving average. Hasn't tested 33.7. Whatever. Okay. Nasdaq Composite. Same situation as the S&P, where you had a failed bullish breakout and then a back test formally to reconfirm the validity of that failed breakout as a resistance again, and then no higher. It's your first lower high maybe. So that's not really bullish. That's more of a bearish signal, but doesn't mean you're going to zero. Just means there could be more downside. That's it. Down 1% today, and then you go to the IWM, which look at that, the Russell 2000 ETF, and below 188. I mean, I know it's here, and it still could be like a higher low, but if you're below 188, I don't want it. I don't want to own this asset below this level. Like, what's the point of even getting above it to just fall back below it and then rally to make a lower high and then to pull back again and just be below the level and just be at the 200-day moving average with just no demand? Hard for me to want to own something like that. Now you get above 188 and you actually get a bullish back test and it's real. Like, you haven't even done that ever. If you do that, maybe we'll talk. Start catching bids like tomorrow and on. And those things have to happen. And it hasn't happened yet. Let's just go straight to it. Let's look at it. All right, here's your XLE, the energy sector of the S&P 500, that today gapped up to break out above a very real level from history. Go back to 2008. Yep, 2008. There's that peak, right? Well, yesterday was like, ooh, yikes. You fell back below that level of the bearish engulfing candle, and then today it didn't even matter, right? There was no follow through. You gapped up, and you're above the inflection point. And it was the highest daily candle close since January. That's pretty strong, right? Adam and Eve, double bottom. It's like textbook, man. It should go in a textbook. The V and the U, and you were in a long-term uptrend, and at where this happened, it was another key level. You can see clear as day, right? That inflection point was defended, and that's a low-risk opportunity there. And with ExxonMobil, this, you can tell that a huge part of the XLE is ExxonMobil. So, and that was definitely a trade set up. Because it's crazy, man, what new data presents when it presents itself. You can't just be, I'm bearish now because it made the type 2 return of the harmonic extension pattern. But then when these two things happen, it's like, nope, no longer bearish, bullish again. And guess what? ExxonMobil had its highest daily candle close since late April. And this is the last lines of defense. I mean, there's just 120, 119.88 is the all-time high. You're very close to it. Could be heading to continue this whole uptrend that started with a beautiful, beautiful M shape. I got to become overbought in this uptrend. You're like 141 plus. Look out for oil. How about one that we've been monitoring for over a year, OIS? It broke out today. Rebroke out. 857. Look left. Got to go far back. There it is, okay? Undeniable. May of 2001, it was that peak. It was also a level, it was defended in 2008 before, dumping again. But the fact that you're back above that level after all these signs of strength, my God, this is accumulation. I hope you understand. Substantially higher lows than the previous lows. Like, not even close. I think you are in the final stages of Wyckoff accumulation. Could be wrong, of course. But someone's been accumulating this asset for a very long time. And your target above 857 long enough is 1279, 1466. Wow. It's pretty good. Yeah, we got CPI tomorrow. Doesn't matter. It's all a joke. It's just bots. Algos are going to freak out no matter what the number is. It's garbage. You know CPI. They're gonna, they manufacture numbers, right? Arbitrary system. There's no transparency for us to know what they're doing, the Federal Reserve, right? It's gonna maybe be lower, but that doesn't mean that anything you buy, whether it's a good or service, is lower in price. It's not. So yes, just like the jobs reports are manufactured bullcrap, it's all political. Okay, so we could just look at U.S. oil itself, right? Because this thing's been doing things. But look at U.S. oil making its highest daily candle close since November of last year, November 11th of last year. Nice bullish engulfing candle. Finally achieved a 38% retrace. You're finally in the golden zone. But if you want a traditional target of this falling wedge, you're talking about $96, 50%, and then 618 is 103.72. Those are very reasonable targets. Okay, so probably more upside on U.S. oil. How about gasoline futures? What the? Sorry, let me find it. Isn't that crazy? Not crazy. Gasoline futures is insane, dude. Look at that 200. Look at being above 250. I mean, to me, it looks like it's going higher. What a trend. What a pause. Reaccumulation and the buyers taking control of this asset. And you're just setting up for a gap fill easily at 285 and then 316, 340, 360. Yeah, this is beautiful right here for more upside. We'll see, I guess, right? Okay, so notable stocks. Hey, y'all remember SLCA? We were looking at this last week, where it looked like kind of reaccumulating. You jumped across the creek already. You were above the 200-day moving average. You were just making all these higher lows, and today was the day, right? 1352. It was a major level back from 2015 and 16. You're above it now. So there could be a lot of upside on SLCA. Wow, highest daily candle close since friggin' November of last year. Wow, big deal. Occidental, which is certainly a Wyckoff reaccumulation schematic. One of the best ones I've ever seen. Made its highest daily candle close since February. No, January. Late January. So you know your target here is most likely like $73. Just remember Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, they own the living crap out of this, and you are in an undeniable uptrend, and you've been in one. So don't ignore it. But yeah, you look at like PNC was up almost 6% today. Dang, man, that's something, isn't it? That's crazy. Look at this level. They defended it, man. Like hardcore, they defended this level.
Hi,
Can't
Mitch,
make
can you
this
take
up.
a look at Plug?
Yeah, we'll look at Plug. Thanks, Space 8, for the $20 super chat. Bitcoin Cash, you know, it had a good day today, but it's only back testing a key level that was resistance support. It's resistance today, but it's engulfing. So until you break back by the level, I don't know, man. Again, anything crypto right now, I think you're kind of crazy. Like there's like no trend. The trend is not your friend on anything, but maybe Bitcoin. Maybe. It's so like choppy and there's no liquidity, so trading it is tough, really tough. And then the altcoins, man, you've just got like all these things looming. It's almost like the composite operator has like 10, 15 different fraud scams he could release any day, and these loser coins will react to it and it will be bad. I'm not one to be like too hard with the fundamentals, right? Because that can skew the objectivity the technicals can give us. But fundamentals are terrible and the technicals are terrible. If you were here yesterday, you know for a fact a huge portion of these altcoins made their lowest levels of the entire year, and the entire downtrend, some all-time lows. Yesterday, who cares about today? Ooh, we pumped today. So if you see this, it's just incredible. This is an educational moment, and I didn't say take action on this or anything, and these things are in well-established downtrends too. But if we're just talking about price action, and if someone was going to strategize anything, this is where you do it. I'm not saying I went long, or I'm just saying I had this level plotted, and it's where historical reversals and pivots have occurred in the past. And so, you know, a lot of different times it's been support resistance throughout the years. And buyers defended it. And you had a huge markup today. I think that's just fantastic. I don't know. Don't care what chart it is. It could be an S coin. Beautiful. Even City had a huge, big day today. Even though this is nothing about this is good, man. It's really bad. Anything below 50 is miserable on Citigroup. Like I think you're just at a midpoint of a huge range. I do think the target's still 34.60. One eventually. And yeah, just well-established downtrend. It's bad. So you had WWE. Randy Savage stock. I don't know, man, how I feel. Oh, why is it on Apple? What the just happened? This got completely gaslit. Let me go back to, bro. You see what I'm trying to do, right? World Wrestling Entertainment Incorporated. I can't go to WWE anymore. I'm banned, I guess, from the chart. Yeah, Apple wants to be... Okay, I guess we're going to look at Apple at down 1.7%. And just hanging on by a thread of one Rudy Poo August 2022 peak. I guess it's February 2022, but you're below 182. And when you're below 182, there's massive downside potential. So... I hope the pivot happens and you get some local double bottom here and you start really rallying, but not a good day today. But yeah, sold the event. Who bought WWE? Must have been today. TKO, the knockout, of course. Well. Welcome to your new home. Beautiful trend, right? Beautiful test of the 200-day moving average again, and yeah, back above old all-time highs, which is that's also promising. I mean, look at that, man. Anything above $98 is kind of okay. That's like a major breakout, 2018 and 2019. But yeah, let's also plot both peaks so you can just have that zone. Wow. Get wrecked, WWE. Is there a reason why they would like change the ticker though? Because WWE was like perfect. I get the knockout. Haha, cute. All right, let's see where you go. Are you gonna make a fresh all-time high now, sooner, later? Bad blood. I don't know, man. Sounds like rumors. Yeah, so we looked at like the good side of things. How about the bad side of the market? Oracle today got obliterated. Was it dividends, I think? Or was it? No, it was earnings. Yikes, man. Yikes. Look how it ended. Just a second test leading up to earnings, and then you're done. So you double topped at a 1414 fib extension, and you're still above the previous all-time high from December 2021. Yikes. Torre, hangover, weed hangover. Down 12%. I mean, just kind of a joke. Not really good. Bearish divergence on the daily already. Yikes. Stitch Fix looking real bad now. I mean, yeah, the M shape set you free for a while and then confirmed distribution. And then now look at this lower high than the previous side, the previous side, the previous side, the previous side. Okay. And so now you're just like, okay, momentum shift, and looks like you could be headed back down to 276 sooner than you think. So below the 200-day moving average. Yeah, it's all bad, man. Like, this is what it's like. Okay, the pattern presents itself. It reacts. Wow, what a reaction. And then time goes by, more candles are painted, and then you end up seeing the data, and it's not great. No significant breakout, failed breakout, in fact, 467. Look at the pathetic performance of the hidden bullish divergence. Yeah, bad. Very bad. HCA, looking at this yesterday, I think it was on stream, but I know I posted yesterday to patrons about this just doesn't look good anymore because of the pathetic rally off of the hidden divergence and the back test of the old resistance as support. That price action, very weak. And then, of course, today, it wasn't even earnings. I don't even think it was dividend. It just was a massive drawdown, and you broke support. So the downside potential could be insane. Flip this chart over and just think about, use your imagination now. Like, it's not perfect, but it's very telling here what you could be dealing with. My God, at the right place now, huh? So breaking the 200-day moving average for the first time since November 2022, and breaking resistance if you look at it like this. I mean, wow, that escalated very quickly, didn't it? Do not ever ignore an asset when it breaks out of old all-time highs, farts around for a while, even holds above it, but then starts weakening, fails miserably to rival the previous high, couldn't even test the left shoulder, and that shows a lot of weakness. And downside, I mean, you could be going down to 217 from here, below that level. Farfetch made all-time lows today. Correct. Look at the trend. How is this different than altcoins? It's not at all. The altcoins have just, they don't have earnings, so they can't really collapse this fast. You know, most altcoins are about right here. Okay? You are here on altcoins. Like, they're just at these lows from December, January, same lows mid-June, whatever, and here we are again, right back at them after just showing the most miserable performance and attempts to make higher highs ever. And they just haven't done this yet. And you can thank Bitcoin for that. Bitcoin prevented that from happening today on most of them, because the chop continues. Yeah, far-fetched. Who knows? I mean, internet retail, 243, could be $1. My God. Remember Calm? It was so perfect. It was Jesus levels of reversal. God, can't even make up how perfect. And it started out really well, but then yeah, you just got this little bear market rally that started mid-July. It's been going on, but I think it could be concluding with a deep retrace. Look how you were at these highs, and it's just you almost tested them but failed, and then you got this. Could someone tell me what this is? Today confirmed it. What happened? What is that? I'm sure some people know. I gotta do what I can to get y'all to type something because it's so sad. So sad. It's demoralizing, okay? I'm demoralized. I started drinking this new tea, man. I was watching this guy who'd been living in the Appalachian Mountains, like, he's been there for like 40 years, and he like plants all these different herbs and all this stuff, and then they got to one part of this area in the forest, and there is this type of tea that it's virtually like the immortality, where something was happening in a certain area of China, and the government went out to start documenting, and there was an area in China where like people were living for an extended amount of time, like abnormally long time, and not everywhere else though around it. So they went in and started finding out, and it was like they were drinking this tea because there's this tree there that produces this. I'm trying to get you the name for it. It tastes pretty good. It's not bad. I think low on caffeine too. So, heck, hold on. I got y'all if I can figure it out. Okay, yeah. Jiao Gulen. Yeah, Jiao Gulen. I'll type it. It is this tea. That's right. Graphics, he's seen it. Yeah, that's wild, man. But yeah. So tweezer top reversal was the correct answer in this situation. Tweezer top reversal after an 886 retrace from a previous high, and the fall through today, and that kind of seals it. Your trend is reconfirmed. Lower high, lower low, and there's a long way down. You can wait for $35. Beautiful. Yeah, a lot of things took it on the chin today. Like, I don't know how I feel, man, about Netflix doing. Like, are you kidding me, man? Like, it's okay. Above 420, you're fine on Netflix. Things are just starting to overstay their welcome. I mean, it's in an uptrend. But the thing is, okay, Netflix could go all the way down to like 386, 380, and it's still in this uptrend. So there's just downside potential before you become oversold in an uptrend, and that would be here. I mean, you got about 14% downside maybe on Netflix. Tesla hangover today. Nothing really special, you know, whatever. Not actionable for a long, so we're just looking at it, and we're looking at the levels. Funny, Brad, funny. Nah, look, no way. It's just the name of a tea. That'd be like, I like my microphone. This microphone helps extend life. Julia tea. Yeah, man, I don't know, dude. It's kind of one of those days. Facebook isn't a controversial area. It isn't trying to recapture the previous high, but It is below. It did close the day back below the August 2020 highs.
Hey Mitch, can you do some TA on Bama football? Looks like bearish divergence.
What's up, Matthew McConaughey?
Is that a joint?
Yeah, no, of course, absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying I'm doing TA on Bama football, but yeah, that was Bama's first non-conference loss at home in 16 years. Last year we lost to Tennessee for the first time in 15 years. So yeah, I mean, and you saw just no physicality, no leadership, terrible play calling, and somewhat undisciplined with the penalties, even though, dude, whatever, man. Bama fatigue, you throw it in there combine it with Bama not playing too great, the Bama fatigue with the refs, all right, all of it together. So, yeah, and NIL has completely changed this game forever. It will never be the same. NIL and the speed of the game, right, where teams are only getting 2, maybe 3 possessions per quarter now. It's like an NFL game. I hate that. I hate the change. And how many commercials? Oh my God. So the game that was what it once was has changed forever, very fast in the past few years. And a lot of it all about this. For the programs, the players, the ADs, everyone, all about the money. And you see the change. Cool, whatever. Yeah, so all the tech stocks really were down today. Most of them anyway. After a nice day yesterday. But we continue on with some of these. Look at like Valero. Beautiful, highest daily candle close since January, and your second highest daily candle close ever. Reaccumulation out the wazoo, and you're on breakout watch. Yeah, they have, Matthew. It's awful. It's terrible. The game's broken. It's not the same at all, and it never will be. And quite frankly, it's not the game I played. Not really. Gap's still hanging in there, man. After it bottomed out, beautiful structures, everything you could ask for. Just takes a long time to play out. Just looking at some of these gainers, man. No requests today. How about NOV? And back above $20. Really choppy, man. I don't have anything to do here. I mean, maybe above $20 one can go long. You did a request. Oh, you did, didn't you? What's up? Oh yeah, plug. Let's go to plug. Whatever. Yeah, Sundell, second target trade setup. Nice. Very nice. All right, here's your plug. Well, the trend's awful. I mean, it's miserable. But yeah, maybe, just maybe, we're down here in the basement, not really at a level that's... When in history has plug ever reversed at 830? Like, kind of never, ever, never. So I just, in this trend that's so bearish, and knowing what I know about levels where the price reverses, I can't sign off on it in the middle of nowhere. I mean, if it holds here, that's cool. It's up 3.88% today, but wait, give it a few more days. I can't sign off till 659, and then at 659, I'd be looking for the things we look for at inflection points. Don't fret though. I mean, like, that's how it works, man. 99% of the time, an asset is not gonna be at a key inflection point. And then when the asset's at that inflection point, there's a high probability the things we're looking for at those inflection points won't be there either. So it's like the stars have to align for you to sign off and be like, this looks like a great setup where one can strategize an entry and a stop loss, and you have an edge. So yeah, that's unfortunately as far as I can go with it, man. 659 is the next real level. Not on my opinion though, not based on my opinion. Marathon, I think all time. Yep. Highest daily candle close on Marathon in human history. Wow. What a massive run, dude. It's crazy. Best performer, I think, of all of them. If you're wondering about Under Armour, it's hanging on by a thread. It's so garbage, man. Like, this is just, I mean, I still get how it could rally here. You know, it's just, you're this close, man. I don't know. I mean, maybe you just get lucky. Look, yeah, you had this local second low. Maybe you get 1 and 2 here. Same thing. Bad performer, man. Really bad performance. Yeah, Sundial. We can look at it. There he is. That's some dark fader. That's the dude who taught me about the immortality. All right, here's your sundial. All right, let's just go over why it was good. Why was sundial good? Well, let me pull up the other chart so we can actually look at all the historical data, because these publications don't show all of it, all right? Let me show you here. This was the reason, okay? There was an all-time low October 2020. One low, then the second low. Okay. Divergence on the second low. Didn't really care. You don't really care about the asset until the buyers get the price back above the key level. The key level, look left. And it was legit. Posted this day, right here, August 7th. My God, you want to know what happened August 8th? So I just want to make it clear. Had no clue this asset was buyers were gonna truly keep the price propped above $1.38, 143. Just know, if buyers just defended that level, that's a form of confirmation that a level is reconfirmed as support, the validity of it. And so, okay, that's the reason. So I don't want to own it below 138. So that's why the stop loss was at 134. And so I think the upside was pretty large after a second failed attempt from sellers to break the old all-time low. And then, there you go. Second target, not quite achieved. We're talking 245, so well on the way. But yeah, good stuff, man. It's just like sometimes like you can post a trade setup on something like Under Armour and it just can underperform like that forever. And yeah, you just got to be like, maybe it's still valid, but good God, man, the amount of time you're spending owning it. And I know that's, you got to be patient. You do. But just understand, like, there are other assets where there are impeccable trade setups, maybe in other sectors where there's better performance, right? Look on the ants, okay. Oh my God, man. We got 30 seconds to the daily candle close. All right. Tron, actually, I can't believe how good Tron looks. Like it, I think Justin Sun's your typical scammer, backed by the Communist Chinese Party with his S-coin. That's my thesis on it. But yeah, the chart looks better than 98, 99% of all cryptos, sadly. There it is, chat. Bitcoin did it, back above the key level. And technically, as technical as you could give it, a bullish engulfing candle. So you did it, man. You engulfed. And a false bearish breakdown confirmed. Very nice, man. Very nice. I love Bitcoin's resilience. Always admire it. Don't really care about the altcoins much. Because they've done nothing, right? At least Bitcoin's defending a level. Other ones are just like Ethereum. Did nothing. Who cares? It stopped selling. This candle represents nothing. Did it engulf? Nope. I mean, in fact, it was the second lowest candle close since March. Second only to yesterday's close. I hope it turns out, man. I hope it plays out, man, for Ethereum. RSI is kind of interesting, right? A low and then a slightly lower low, and you were oversold. Hopium. Ooh, Bitcoin dominance. We could look at that. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance. Beautiful, dude. This is it. You're in phase E still. Anyone ready for 60% eventually?
Hype for Oktoberfest, Clank the Gould and Rock. Thanks for always showing up, chat. And Mitch DAAAA.
What's up, Andrew? Thanks for the 5 super chat. Thank you, dude. Now, Oktoberfest hype beginning. Yeah, if you don't know, Oktoberfest starts in September based on some king or something, some Dutch lord. I remember looking it up one time during a holiday, but yeah. So look, man, if you're in phase E, you're at the backup phase. This is the backup, okay? It's like just a supply line here, really nice downsloping consolidation. You're on breakout watch, right? It's just a flag almost, right? The backup phase can be all kinds of things. It can be a wedge, it can be a channel, it can be a rectangle, it can be all kinds of different structures. And in my opinion, the backup currently is that right there, what you're seeing. There it is. Crown Prince Ludwig, King Ludwig I of Bavaria, married the Princess Therese in Munich. That's right. That's right. So it's like a month-long festivity for that. Let's try it. Hildburghausen. Yeah, Sachs. Hildburghausen. Yeah. All right. So, and then we can look at Ethereum to Bitcoin too if you want. If you're truly inclined to see. Yeah, man. Very, very bearish. I mean, this is Richard Wyckoff himself out there in the sky. You just made, my God, dude, just one of your lowest daily candle closes in like over a year, below the 200-day moving average, just waiting for the bottom to fall out. Eventually this will end and you will see 5.5 million Satoshis based on the theory here. This is like my identification of textbook Wyckoff distribution structure. Guess we'll see. UFC and WWE merged. Gotcha. Wow, why did I not see that on any of my feeds? That's massive. Nah, Peaches. Could someone back up what Peaches just said, chat? Because that's what I'm talking about. What did I say earlier in the stream? The composite operator has about 10, 15 different news things about crypto he's ready to drop to collapse this market. Yeah. Don't you dare tell me how breaking is that? How just in is that? Wow, that's like really breaking. That's like right now. Okay, BNB, the Binance.us CEO has officially resigned, chat. Go ahead and cue up the Binance CEO, the Binance.us CEO resigning. All right, thanks so much. Composite operator right there, man. Now, I don't know how well it's going to affect the price. I mean, it's so breaking that the price hasn't even responded yet. But I'll tell you this. You know what's only happened on BNB? Another formal bearish back test of another level. You got to be effing kidding me. What? 211.70. Is that Rudy Poo? Is that a joke? It's just a level that has been identified for a very long time, and I'm showing it to you. I'm not giving an opinion here. It's there. That was tested today as resistance and nothing more. The daily candle closed below that after the test. How is that good? How is that like anyone could even give a crap about BNB? It's so bearish. I'm ready for $40. Crypto Hoarder already said he's going to fund the pizza party when we get to 40. Yeah, it's real news, man. And it's just now in the past couple minutes. Yep. Like there's no way you're not hearing it here first because it's breaking so fast. Bro, at this point, I mean, this is like, I think you cannot ignore like the reality of the situation with regulators. CZ has no tricks. There are no more tricks. And I'm telling you, there's not enough people that exist in this world that are going to buy this crap right here. How is the price going to go higher when everyone knows what's going on? No one's going to buy. There's a buyer strike on this crap. And it just confirmed support as resistance again. So you can say double bottom. And you know, if you're not going to short it, do nothing. I wouldn't own it and try to buy this rally here. It's just, there are better assets to do that. Who cares if this thing rallies? There's just so much exposure to bad things. Well, there was some CEO today that, what happened this morning? Alibaba, like one of their chiefs, their officers resigned. And it was like within a month of getting signed on, he's already gone. Yeah, I don't know how you can have faith in BNB here. If you do, wow, you got some serious stones and you have no argument. But by all means, do your thing, man. Do what you got to do. If you want to long this, I just don't know why. If you're like, I'm thinking about long in BNB, why not just like buy Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin does not have any of this crap swirling around it. Bitcoin is above a key level. In fact, the buyers just defended it with a bullish engulfing candle, and BNB did none of that. So you don't have an argument compared to just even owning Bitcoin. And there it is. There it is. I mean, the buyers defended the level. You're back above it. You engulfed. And that means anytime an asset's this close to a level and buyers defend it, look at the upside potential. There's so much upside potential on an asset that does that. BNB is not doing that. So who cares? Too big to fail? Yeah, right, dude. I think it's people just don't think BNB can get wrecked like we're talking about. They just don't think it because it's just, oh, it's such a household name for anyone in crypto. Everyone knows about it, of course, right? The only thing that good that can happen for BNB would be Bitcoin. What happens today takes this thing to 28.8. And I'm talking about something that happened almost identically right here. It's almost the same effing thing, dude. Look, man, it was July 20th, 2021. I'm not saying things going to happen, but it's like, oh, look, the key level was taken out and it was the lowest daily candle close in a long time at that point. And then the next day, complete rejection, no follow through, so it wasn't even a real breakdown. And then look at the price action that occurred after, right to the next level. False bearish breakdown, high consequence, and engulfing, and went all the way back and went to the next level. So I'm just saying, at least you're gonna maybe have that idea that could be a thing going on here, but who cares about BNB? This is Bitcoin. All right, so let's rejoice for Bitcoin doing that, or the buyers doing it. Bitcoin is not an animal or a entity. We personify it, and I always try to be really careful about how I word things, so it helps you understand. You're not being like, Bitcoin defended. No, Bitcoin didn't defend anything. It was the buyers that defended the level. The sellers failed to do anything with that breakdown yesterday. So good. All right, so pray for follow through on the engulfing candle. That's all I can tell you. And I will tell you, despite any sort of trade setup and a stop loss getting, it doesn't matter. If the price is above 25,350 and you have stuff like this, there's always a good chance for 28.8. But yep, that's the type of behavior. I just showed you an example. So just don't be surprised, okay? But at the same time, just know the levels, because it is all about them. So thank y'all for coming out. I'm gonna get some food and I'll just be back. One of these days, man, the glory and the hype and the green candles will return. At least we got one today. Now it's all about the follow through. So until next time, respect the TA.